Okay, we're back. Hi, hello, good morning to everybody, or good afternoon, or good night, whatever. Just wanna, well, hi again. After a few streamings without microphone and camera, I've decided to make one like very quick, just to show you what I've been up to these days. And I've not done many things, as you will see, but we are in the progress of making something cool. And so yeah, that's it. I'm just gonna show you quickly what I've been up to, and maybe do some start coding a little bit, and that will be everything for today. And so yeah, let's get into Visual Studio, shall we? Okay, so let's start the application. Then I'm gonna show you. By now we are just working on the visuals of the app. Okay, the NFC is going to be, I think, one of the last things. Once I have all the visuals, I know. Once I have like the main page that you're seeing right now on the left side of the screen, and also the tab where all the data is displayed, and also the configuration tab. Like, once I know how to make it, and I configured it like the basic things that I want to have, then I'm going to start with the NFC. Yes, I think, and maybe the data saving and that will be for the last part, for the during the app development. I think so. Yeah, I think it's going to be better because I really want it to work, even though it doesn't save the data properly. Okay, so first let's make it work. Let's see that it works and it does what it has to do, and then we'll just start adding cool things like a database, or like local with a Raspberry Pi database, or maybe a Docker database, or whatever, Atlas database, or whatever bullshit you can think of. So let me show you. First, as we had before, first, as you may see, we have a tabbed at the down part of the screen. Okay, we have the three main tabs that we talked about that I wanted to have, which is going to be like the main page, like the doing page. Okay, then we will have the data view, which now just shows like the tags. Firstly, when I was doing this list view, collection view, I thought it was going to be for display all the data, but it's not what I want to do, and because it's not the way that I want to display data, at least not this way. So I like this because, as you can see, we have all work, personal, and home separated, meaning you can store a given task, for example cleaning, and you can also tell that cleaning task is from a home task. Okay, it's not a work task, it's not a personal task, it's just home task, which adds another layer of complexity but also adds another layer of real world. Okay, and so just this is not going to be the final layout and the final that is just what I've been working to, like learning how to do it. Okay, so the data view tab, which I want to also to have like bars and or like circles with the colors and shit. So very different from what we have now. And the configuration tab that right now is just empty. Okay. And the configuration, I really wanted to make it like typical configuration tab. I don't want it to be complex and not having many visual things and places to touch. Very basic, very simple. Here, as we, I think I showed you, yeah, it's purely shown you. Let's say this button just is the same as checking physical tag. Okay, check the tag. So as you can see, whenever I check a tag, it changes from one task to another, and you can see the time displayed here. It's not the real time, because here what I have to do later on is change it for a time watch that starts when you check it and constantly changes. Okay, but I have to learn how to do it properly, because if you don't do it properly, you are going to just fuck your phone up basically with many tasks that are going to slow down your phone basically, or even not slow it down, maybe just basically crush it, basically do a hack, or like fuck up your phone up basically. Okay, let's leave it there. And yeah, that's it. The last is not working because I want to, for that I need to create a database, at least a local database, but I have to create it so it displays the last time spent on that task, specific task, which is not difficult. It's just it's not difficult, it's very simple. Okay, and here what I like is that you can slide this, because that's why I use a collection view, and you have all these options to modify, favorite, delete, and also, as you may have seen right now, it doesn't quite work because you can slide to change from one tab to another. And so I would love to just click it, like click, okay, as you are seeing, it's selected, so that you click and all the configuration pops up. You click again and it goes back. Okay, that's what I would love also to do. And also let me, I don't like the first thing to be delete, so let me just change it real quick. Last, the first modify favorite. Okay, let's see right now. And now I will show you also how is the code divided. Let me just check this. Okay, better. If you put it in the middle of the screen, you're going to have issues with deleting. But also if you delete something, you're going to basically just it's not as simple as just clicking one button. You have to click delete, and then are you sure you want to delete, and you have to click again, so it will be very difficult to just click delete and delete it something without wanting it. Okay, and okay, that's basically it. And also this, maybe I will just make here I don't know how it's called here. Let me, nope, that's not what I want. Okay, doesn't matter. Like here we'll have a menu with all the options: work, personal, home, family, whatever. And then can change it, and it will just display whatever you want. Work, only personal, whatever. It will only display that. I think it will be better than having all. Maybe it's better. Yes, maybe. Okay, so let me just show you real quick the code. Okay, let me hide this. Okay. So basically we have the main view model, okay, is this one. Here we have these two separate range collections, okay, are from the, right now what I'm using the middle tab, okay, for all the tasks. And okay, we have a sync command for refreshing. I didn't show you that. Let me show you real quick. A sync command to favorite something with as the type of the task model, okay, okay, like that. If we just clear it out and we save it, it will pop up again all the info, because here in the refresh command I just call load more, and load more basically just adds more data here, okay, adds more data. This is just for trial, okay, I should basically mention okay, this is important, just not to mess it up. Okay, yeah, and these commands, okay, load more, delay, clear command. Here the change task, okay, I show you which is the button that later on will have to be the checking with the phone. This data is just for testing purposes. Also purposes I think, okay, and the main page, okay, this is going to load when the application starts, okay, because it has the same name as the file, okay, and here we basically add data, okay, to task data model, and all tasks will have, and here, which is cool, we divide each task into its origin, as I call it, okay. For example, all the tasks that has a work origin will be stored here, and those are coding and meeting, for example. And which is important that I have here also is that I will have to make this so it runs through all origins, okay, and it saves each origin by itself. Okay. It's just absurd that I'm making like all tasks that add like work and find all the ones that are work. Okay, this is absurd. I have to change this. Okay, but that's why I have it here. Also, the commands we create them here, and here are just commands. Basically, we have here a display alert that will just tell you, hey, you have favorite this, click favorite, and that's it. By now, but later on we'll have something different, and maybe I will not make favorite things. I don't know, I have to just think about it, but I wanted to have it just in case. Okay, favorite meeting, okay, and then your favorite, which this will have to change, or something will have to pop up like a star or something, just to know that it's favorited. Oh, fuck, you're not seeing it. Up here, okay, here, just light it, and then you have favorite. You click it, favorite, and that's it. Right now it doesn't. It only pop-ups that, but later on will do something. Okay. And okay. Okay, this is for the selected task. If you click, you will see it. This display alert pops up. I will probably delete this. I don't know. Could I just call this? I will think. I have to think. Maybe I can call from here this part with some function. I have to check that out. Let me just add it. I love streaming because I have to talk, and by talking I start realizing many things that I didn't realize before. So I need to basically line from the view some way like okay, whichever way. I just need it to work. And okay, select the task. Okay, this is a refresh, which now does I have it in caps because it's very important. I have a delay, a forced delay, which is I think it's the main, the most important thing, just to do not have on a app, because you are basically, this is an async task, so maybe will not fuck up your phone, fuck your phone up, but you should never have a delay, a forced, like stop for 1 to 25 seconds. You should instead have some running task that is counting time, and just there's two options. The first one, which is not the option that I have to do in this application, which is like having some async task that is counting time, and it just, whenever it hits the specific time, just tells you, and then it does whatever you want to do, because then you are not stopping anything, which is an asynchronous task. But in any case, you really want it to just be the way it is, and like not be the way it is, like just don't stop it, basically. So you have that option, or the other option is that you are waiting for something to occur, like in this case, receiving data. Okay, so then what you have to do is create a constant that the server will tell you. For example, whenever it finishes, it will tell you, hey, I finished. You received it, oh, okay, you finished, perfect, then I can go on with my code. Or maybe like if you know that you have to load X amount of data, then like, okay, the server tells you, I'm going to send you 2 megabytes of data, and you say, okay, then my code will stop, and not my code, okay, but I will wait until I get all the data to continue with my code, okay, which is more than what an asynchronous task does, but you get it. And so here basically it just adds more data, okay. First it clears it out, and then it adds it here, okay. Just it forces it to, it's not real data, it's just data inside, okay. And then, okay, doing display, whatever, front end display. That's just the two. This is oh, excuse me. Okay, this I think is for both labels. From time display, not set doing display. I don't I don't remember. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's from these two labels. Let me show you the phone. Pop. Okay, this label down here which changes, and this up here which also changes. Okay, I have to change colors. I have to make many changes, but it works by itself. Okay, let me take it out and also show you. Okay, they change. This for the button, the load more, just say delay, and the clear. Okay, this basically clears all the data that we have stored. Okay, and then this is the collection view. I'll show you later. Okay, then what I have is firstly, as you may remember, the app had a top bar, okay, and I didn't know that when I created this project, okay, I said that I wanted to be created, okay, which was with the app shell, but I realized that I didn't want that, that I couldn't change the position, which was going to be like beautiful. So I just basically delete app shell. What I did is here inside app, okay, inside the code, what I said here instead of app shell, I think it's called like that, shell. What I did is just tell the app when it loads that the main page, okay, is the tab page. This code, okay, this XAML, let me show you. What it does is this down here, okay, this tab, that's what it does. Okay, you see here the bar background color, the selected tab color, which is the color of the text when you select it, and the unselected tab color, which is the color of the text or the image from the unselected tab. Okay, and this is what it does. Okay, as you can see here, we have the main page. You can see it. We have here the main page. Okay, which we loaded from local, which is here app views. Here from views we have main page, which is this one. Okay, this is the main page, what I call quote unquote main page. Later on I will probably change the name, but for now let's just leave it like that, and maybe that will change it to the middle, make it bigger. I just have to, we will see later on. Okay, that's just for a future Roberto. Okay, so here we have the main page, the data view, as you can see it perfect on the right side. Okay, here main page, data view, and the tab page is down. Let me hide my camera real quick. Okay, you can see it here. Okay, the tab page, the main page, the data view, the configuration view. Okay, as you can see here from local, and local here means views. Okay, very easy, very simple, but it just fulfills the purposes that we need, basically. Okay, and so the application runs, and when it runs, it loads this, and this also starts with the main page and it goes here. Okay, here is the XAML, very simple, with a grid. which has like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, okay, 8 rows and 2 columns. Okay, the columns are to divide the for and the time, basically. Maybe there's a better option to do it, maybe not, I don't care, it works right now, so we will leave it like that. And yeah, here we just have the grid with all the labels, buttons and bindings that we need, which is very cool, the MVVmification of a project, model, view, it's very cool, and it makes every program easier to read, but also simpler in each like page of code. So very cool. The main page, have the data view page. Here what we basically have is a collection view, and I don't know if I really need a collection view, because what differentiates list views from collection views, there are many things, but one specific is that collection view adds erases some layers of code which are not necessary, and also it adds the swipe this, let me show you, this swiping, it's in the collection view but not in the list view, which is very cool. I think it's very cool. Okay, you can swipe it and it pops up, but do I really need it? I don't think so, but I will leave it like that because it doesn't care. I don't care. One and another works almost the same, and it does the same. Okay, in fact you can literally do the same with a list view, a collection view, and except for the specific things that collection view has, it will be the same. So we'll leave it like that because I like it, and because I need it. It also has the empty view, and here we have a group header, a template. Okay, this is the swiping that I was talking about, and then here I have this. This is basically okay, yeah, you're seeing it, yeah, perfect, because I didn't. Okay, as you can see on the phone, okay, let's go to the phone. You have each card, right? Each card has an image, a title, and a subtitle, let's say. So this cells, task card cell, okay, what it is, let me, okay, this, what it does is basically add all these cards, okay, is what it does, just the basic layout. Just instead of having it here, we just have it on other place, which is here inside cells, task card cell, and what we have is just a grid with what we will have on the other code, but just on the other side, because this is I know this is going to change many times, and so why having it inside that main code when I can have it outside and make it easier to come here, change whatever I have to change, and that's it. I don't have to run all that code, like swipe, go down or bottom, looking for. Okay, that's not necessary. I just have it here. It looks beautiful, simple, easy, and that's it. And then we have a header and a footer, which are also, I think, implemented with collection views. You don't have it on the list views, and very easy to use, so it's cool. And here we have two buttons just to, and I can show you, just if you go down you have a load more and clear. These are for testing purposes, okay. Just if you click load more, it will add more data, which again, this is something that I think I don't want to use this way for this application, but I just wanted to just mess around and see how it works. Okay, configuration. Okay, as you saw, the configuration view just only has this label which says "Welcome to xamarin.forms." Okay, I thought I just add the title and the icon. I think that today will be difficult, but maybe tomorrow I will. Tomorrow, yeah, maybe I will also keep on programming, but without microphone and camera. But and add this before changing the main, excuse me, not the main. Before changing the data view, I think I will try and learn to create a configuration like menu, very basic, like in Instagram. You go to the configuration, you click on the gear, that kind. Okay, very simple, just text, click, configure, pop. That's it. That's what I want to do. I hope I will be able to do it. And okay, I think, yeah, more or less, this is what I've been up to. Thank you so much for watching. This was a really quick video, but I wanted to do it because I've been programming by myself without microphone and camera, and even without streaming, and I really want you to see what I've been up to. And thank you so much for being here. Thank you for coming, and I hope I will see you later. Have a nice day.